happy Wednesday. Welcome back. You got here. I'm so happy that you arrived this morning. This is our intermediate get ready for the day routine where we just do some easy movements to wake up our bodies, connect our minds to our bodies, and get ready for the day. Help us feel more awake and prevent injury. And it's also going to help if you're doing the choreography workshop, which is after this, around 7:20 or so. We're going to hop back on and continue our piece, which is Peace, Peace, Peace by Sabrina Carpenter. So it's just a minute or a minute and a half of a song. And we do kind of a fusion of styles that kind of helps us learn new skills. So, and then we clean it up and have a little mock performance at the end. So I hope you'll join me for that. We do one piece, we finish it, and then we go on to the next. So let's get ready for our morning routine, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. Okay, so taking a nice sturdy stance. So my analogy is tree trunks. So you've got two sturdy, super sturdy tree trunks, and those trunks have roots that grow deep into the ground and keep them anchored to the ground. So even if a high wind hit the trees, they wouldn't bend. And your hips are staying even, and those are also very sturdy. So you want to think about the lower part of your body just being very firm on the ground, and we're just going to start with our upper body. You can have a little knee bend, gentle knee bend if you want, and inhaling up through your nose and exhaling through your mouth and inhaling through your nose. Breathe in the new air and exhale the old air, and breathe in the new day and let go of the old one, and breathe in. And this time we bend our knees as we go down and going up and bending our knees down and going up and bending our knees down. And this time as we go up, we're going to twist at the waist and exhale down. And we're going to inhale up and twist to the other side as we go down. And repeat that. And coming back to the middle, coming back up and stretching up to the sky. Your shoulders can go right up. It's just a stretch. Stretch toward the sky, but remember your tree trunks are rooted to the ground. And relax again. And stretch up to the sky. And this time, we bend to the right, but keeping our hips in place. And coming up again, and to the left side. And coming up again, and to the right. Coming up, and to the left. Coming up. And then we're just kind of bend at the waist, not at the hips, but the waist. So we're going to bend forward, and come up again. And reaching out, bend forward. Here at the waist, and come up again, and bend forward, and come up again, and reach up to the sky, and go backwards. And this is just your shoulder blades bending backwards. And try and keep everything else still. And come down again. I'll be switching positions, but you can stay where you are. So this time I want you to take your right shoulder and just your right shoulder. Keep everything else still. Relax your arm. Just let that right shoulder work. See if you can isolate that part of your body so it's moving on its own. And nothing else is moving. My arm's moving a little bit. It's just being dragged along with your shoulder. And then take the shoulder and go forward. Left shoulder, trying to keep everything still, and rolling back, and drop forward, roll them back, nice tall posture, chest wide upwards, and down, rolling it up, and down, and rolling it up. And if you have neck problems, skip this next bit. So dropping our chin to our chest. And this is just the top of your neck to start. That's the top and the chin. It's going down and up and down and up and down. This time you're going to do a little roll so your right ear is towards your right shoulder and back to the middle. And left ear to left shoulder. And coming back to the middle, looking at the floor. And right ear. Then down. And left ear to the middle. Let's do it, Lauren. Right ear to the middle. And left ear to the middle. And coming up. Look right. And look left. And look right. And look left. And look right. And look left. And back to neutral. Okay, so I want you to pick up your elbows and try and I suggest your elbows. So your forearms are relaxed, they're not doing anything. It's your elbow that's driving the movement. And it's going up and down. Lifting your elbows up and just kind of letting your forearms just kind of dangle. They're only moving because they're attached to your elbows. And it's time to pick them up. And this time I want you to rotate them up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Put your hands in your ribcage so you can feel it moving. And shifting your ribcage to the right and ribcage to the left. If you've never activated this part of your body before, just try and feel the movement, try and visualize it and connect your mind to your body. So we're just going back and forth, ribcage. And then we're going to pop that ribcage forward and bring it back in, and pop it forward and bring it back in, and forward and back. And forward, and back, and this time we're going to have a bigger backward stretch into the sky, and this time you can move the waist, hold on to something if you need, coming back up, and nice and tall, backwards, and coming back up, rolling our wrists outwards, and roll them inwards. And pressing your fingers one downward at a time. Pinky, index, middle, pointer, thumb, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then open and close. Get a flying scroll, jumping from tree to tree. And the fingers up nice and wide. All right, so coming to the middle. Nice straight position, and your shoulders and your hips are square. Bend your knees and slide that square across without tilting, without distorting it. So all your weight's on your right foot, and then slide all of your weight to your left foot. So if you needed to, you could pick the other foot up. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. And then we're going to come to the middle, and we're going to swing like a pendulum from side to side. The movement is not really coming from your hips, it's coming from right about here. So your whole body, it's your body moving, try to move just your body, And swing like a fiddle, so you're going down the middle, down and dong, down and dong as the bell hits as the clapper hits the edge of the bell. And today, let's also try going a little circle. This is something that we use a lot in our little choreographies. We're going to do a little bit more of this as an extra warm-up when we get there. So there are certain things that we don't have time for here, but we'll want to do them when we start there. Okay, so let's roll down. Roll, relax your knees. And pushing back up, using your knees, nice and tall, rolling your shoulders back. And roll back down. And this could be nice and deep this time. Roll back up. And this time when you roll down, keep your hands either on the floor, or your shins, or your thighs. And instead of standing back up, you're going to shoot your butt into the air towards the sky. Straighten your legs. And now nice big bend. And you straighten up, try and go a little bit lower. And try and get your body closer to your legs. You can also reach through if you want. You can have a nice wide stance here. You want to be nice and sturdy. Now try and go as low as you can before straightening back up. And you're aiming right towards the sky. And through, nice flat back, like a tabletop, coming up to the middle. And let's stretch out our Achilles a little bit. Hang on to something if you need. Actually, encourage it because you get a better stretch if you're not trying to balance as well. And then sit back on that back leg and bend it so that you feel the lower stretch. And then we'll switch legs over. And straighten and stretch through. And sit back on it. And we're going to do some ankle circles. One leg circling in, and then circling out. And the same thing with the other one, circling in. And circling out. And planting your feet on the floor, but bringing your toes up, so try and fan up your toes, and then let them come back to neutral. And open your toes, and come back, and open your toes, come back. If you don't really do that, try and visualize it. Try and imagine what it would feel like, so your brain is connecting. And open, and close, and open, and close. All right, put open your tippy toe. And I want you to lean into that tippy toe. Stretch out the balls of your feet. And the other one. And come back. And last one. I'm just going to take our weight and we're just going to push it forward so you're not bending over. It's like somebody just gave you a push in your board that goes and shifting your weight onto the balls of your feet, and then just giving a little pulse, feeling that weight over the balls of your feet. Coming back, arms up, inhale, arms down, exhale, arms to the side, and a Wednesday hug. You're halfway there. Thank you for joining me. I love having you here, and it's so much easier to be disciplined and get up and do that morning routine if we do it together. I hope you'll stay on or hop on again at in about 15-20 minutes for the choreography workshop, and I will otherwise see you on Friday for the morning routine. I love all of you, my fireflies, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.